Are people really this stupid? They don't understand what Donald Trump is doing with this debt ceiling business, how he wants to raise the debt ceiling. Take a look at this post. What do we even call these things? Truths. This post that he posted on Truth Social just this morning. He wrote, "Congress must get rid of or extend out to perhaps 2029 the ridiculous debt ceiling. Without this, we should never make a deal. Remember, the pressure is on whoever is president." He admits in this post, in this one post, he admits what he's doing and why he wants the debt ceiling raised. This is not some sort of a principled position, because there's a lot of Democrats who have called for the exact same thing. They just want to get rid of the debt ceiling because they don't want to go through this fight every year or every 2 years or however often we go through this, and we have to force a potential government shutdown in order to get a bill passed, and we don't need to be constantly worrying about defaulting on our debt and all this. So some Democrats take a position that that having a debt ceiling limit is not a good idea for that reason. And so they make a principled argument about it. That's not what Donald Trump is doing here. Because if he was taking a principled position here, which of course Donald Trump is fundamentally incapable of taking any kind of principled position, but if he were, then he would just want to eliminate the debt ceiling altogether, like some of these Democrats have called for. But that's not what he's interested in. He says right here, we should get rid of it or extend out to perhaps 2029. Well, what happens in 2029? Well, there'll be a new president in 2029. So he wants to extend it out past his term. He just doesn't want to have to deal with the debt ceiling. Why? Because he is planning to explode the national debt with his giveaways to billionaires, with his tariffs, with his MAGA socialism, bailing out entire industries that are going to be negatively affected by his tariffs. He knows that he is going to run up the national debt, and he doesn't want to have to go through this every year. He doesn't want to have to go through a fight. He doesn't want the American people to see how much debt he is accumulating, because unless we run up against these debt ceilings, and go through this process, we never talk about the debt. And Donald Trump knows that. And so if he gets rid of the debt ceiling altogether, he can just accumulate as much debt as he wants, and it'll never even come up as an issue. Certainly Republicans will never bring it up. So that's what this is about. I mean, it's so obvious. And these damn Republicans who still pretend that Donald Trump is a fiscal conservative. Give me a break. These people have to turn themselves into pretzels defending this guy.